My name's Ian Michelson. I was born and raised in Southern California. I took sort of a weird path towards the sport of triathlon in that I never did any endurance sports at all in my younger days. It wasn't until after college and into law school that I got into starting to run more, just as a way to keep fit or actually get myself back into shape as law school had packed on a little bit. Got a lot more serious about it last year and ended up securing myself a slot to Kona and competing in Kona last year and qualifying for my professional cards. So this year, 2010, I'll be racing as a professional triathlete. I came into the Palos Verdes shop through a friend of mine who'd been a patron for a while and was immediately impressed by not only the layout of the shop and just how good things look, but the professionalism of the staff. Steve Bowen, the owner, he noticed a few things that in my position that might be able to be fine-tuned or tweaked and add to my performance, or at least make me more comfortable, since comfort is a big factor in an Ironman distance race.
Ian, even though he doesn't talk about it a lot, he did have some previous sports injuries, so he had some things that we had to at least think about. And the other thing about Ian is that for someone who rides a bike at such a high level, he's not very flexible.
One of the things that was kind of really eye-opening to me in the fit was finding out that I had a little bit of a leg length discrepancy. And as disappointed as I was to find out I wasn't anatomically perfect, it was enlightening to see. And so we added some shims to an exterior shim to one of my shoes to equalize the leg length. We also did some interior shims inside the shoes and put in the body geometry inserts, as I have a relatively high, stiff arch. And those changes alone have been night and day compared to my old riding shoes, as the support that my feet get feels like it just gives a lot more power to the pedals.
So by neutralizing his feet, we were able to stabilize his upper body, and he could then really just worry about pushing the pedals in a circle.
My old bike had a little bit different geometry, so with the new geometry we had adjusted my position to try to keep the cockpit length about the same. However, with the new bike we added a little bit longer stem, so I have a little bit longer stem length. I'm out a little bit further over, and again, I think is helping with the shoulders and with the breathing and eating on the bike, because I'm not so crunched up in a compact position.
When you talk to him, he's modest. You know, I want to do well is what he says. But when he gets on the bike or when he gets out there, he wants to win. He really wants to win.
My goals for 2010 are relatively undefined right now. They're basically see where I stack up against the big guys. I think the fit is going to be a key aspect, because I'm going to have to be able to bike as fast as I can to keep up with these guys, and putting me in the proper position that provides a decent aerodynamic benefit, provides for good power transfer and development, and again, in a long distance triathlon, a high level of comfort that allows me to sustain that position for 4 to 5 hours is key if I'm going to be able to stay up with these guys.